We're live. We're local. We're ready to get your day started. We're Your Carolina with Jack and Megan.
Oh, thank heaven, it's TV7. Come on in. It is called Your Carolina. This is the kind of day that I wish I was still alive. I mean, it's just beautiful out there, you know what I'm
I
saying?
know. We wish you were still alive too, Jack.
Yeah,
You
I
look
would
good
like
for a dead guy.
Well, let's mention Katrina, 2005.
Oh, really?
Today, it hit New Orleans.
Is that like a omnious sign though? Because we have Dorian that's coming, and
I don't think
and it spared Puerto Rico. Because
Yeah.
goodness
oh, boy,
knows
they don't need another
know.
hurricane, do they? But I think they're ready now. It took them 2 years. And,
Yeah, but no, they were still. I
better.
mean, there were still people that had those blue tarps that were. I mean,
and some people
goodness.
got electricity back after 11 months, and you know, that's our territory. That's
I know. Can
darn
you
near a
imagine?
state.
I just can't believe it was too. I mean, I remember where I was. I was working in Toccoa when Katrina came.
Katrina. And wow, I kind of miss it. People ask me that. Do you miss doing the weather?
Yeah. Well, not that you want to report bad news, but when there's events, it's a more exciting.
Well,
you know?
I did give you credit. I said, well, would you rather do the weather or sit for an hour with Miss Megan? And they
I mean,
said,
no.
What you mean?
No brainer, right?
It's a no-brainer with you.
I needed you this morning. I was helping. Only you would appreciate
What?
this. I was helping Will with his spelling test. Right, I know. Go ahead and chuckle.
I'm not going to mention you can't smell.
Well, so I was just calling out the words to him, and I was doing it by memory from last night, like trying to remember the words. And so one of the words was decision, and so spell decision. You're right.
Decide. Decission. Decision.
No, Decission.
Good gosh.
Right. So, but that's how Will was spelling it, and he was, Decission. I was like, decision, like spell it again, and he spelled it the same, and
You spelled it right, and you thought it was wrong.
In my head, I was thinking I had two S's, and so I kept looking at it. I'm like, one more time. Jeff's over there, like, what? That's how you spell it. I was like, of course it is. I was just making sure you knew.
We won't get into your math. You know, we have a private joke before Magic Monday comes around.
math.
We do nothing she has to add.
No.
No magic tricks
Y'all
with
try
numbers.
to add on live TV, even if you are a good adder, all of a sudden your brain goes,
I know.
and you don't know how to do it.
Well, do you know what
cook or
happens to
magic.
most of us at 3:31 this afternoon?
We start wanting snacks.
We crave snacks.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got the rundown of the most craved snacks. What would you say number one would be?
Chips.
No,
Something
that's
salty.
number two. Number one is chocolate.
Chocolate.
Chips number two, cheese number three, cookies four, cake five, and then ice cream is way down about what,
Because
6
ice
or
cream's a
7.
little bit more work to get at 3:30. You know what I mean? Like you normally would have some kind of chips or snacks or something.
Well, they say 122 cravings a month for snacks, and usually around 3:30.
Around 3:30, because you did so good for breakfast and lunch, and then you're like, no, I want something.
That's about when I go out to the car and get my cold cup of coffee that I started drinking in the morning and add some of our coffee to it, and it's Spink's coffee. Good
Yes.
stuff.
You know, today's a big day.
Yeah, tonight.
Yeah, tonight,
What time?
8 o'clock.
It is 8.
It is 8 o'clock. Okay, that's for the Clemson Georgia Tech game. Clemson is going to work Georgia Tech. I mean, I think the spread's like 36.
Right.
I'm about 98% sure they will cover
Well,
that spread.
cer-
I mean, that means they will win
certainly.
by more than 36.
You are correct.
Okay, you know what's on the new ACC network, right? A lot of people are like, wait, my provider doesn't have the ACC
I gotta check. I don't know if I get it.
networks. So you have different ways that you can watch the ACC network. Okay, if your carrier doesn't carry it, you can of course listen to it on the radio, 93.3.
Yeah.
They carry it. If you I think you should be okay if you want to like stream it. Do you know how to like stream?
the
Like you can do
web?
like YouTube Live or Hulu Live or the
Well, I got
ESPN.
Fire Stick. Can I get it on Fire Stick?
I heard that Fire Stick was
I
that
got
you
that.
could do that.
I got that.
So
Yeah.
you call Christina, our producer, around
She
game
knows
time, and she
everything.
will walk you through step by step how to make sure you can watch the game.
She says there's a Braves game on tonight. She's the big
So
baseball
she won't be doing
fan among us. Yeah.
Yes. So okay. So here's what I'm going to be doing before I watch the Clemson game. Because
Yeah.
I'm a Gamecock. I will be watching tonight because it's college football, so it's awesome. But some lady Gamecocks are getting together. Our game's on Saturday, so we want to make sure that
The
you have.
basketball team.
No, I mean lady Gamecocks, like Gamecock fans, lady
Okay.
Gamecock fans.
And you'll be
how
at
about-
the event.
And I'm going to be at the event. It's tonight. It's called a little sip and shop. Remember they came on last week and they had all the little Gamecock apparel. So we are going to be at the Stonehaven Clubhouse. That is 6 Cooper Dairy Road in Simpsonville. I'll put this info on our Facebook page in case you missed it. But it's just a good way to come and get some Gamecock gear before Saturday's game against North Carolina. Just hang out with some fellow Gamecock ladies. And it's just from 6 to 8, so we'll have a good time. And then y'all can get home and watch the
May I
other
do my
game.
trivia before we ask the question?
Sure.
How many teeth does a snail have? We'll give the answer a little later, but right now, Jamarcus Gaston coming in with our Spinks Coffee Talk. I'm still loving those, what am I eating mostly? Steak biscuits.
Steak biscuit?
I'm on a steak biscuit kick now with Spinks.
From Spinks? Okay, a steak biscuit could be a good thing to bring to a tailgate, Jamarcus.
This definitely answers our question of the day. What makes the perfect tailgate? For me, I'm not a big tailgater because I was always in the marching band, so we never got to tailgate. We just had to play the games. But
you haven't been to one of our tailgates, Marcus. You're going to come with me to one of the Carolina tailgates. And
I think I'm more of an RV tailgater, though. So.
That's what I'm saying.
You have to, okay.
Come
You
on
mean
now.
air conditioning?
Okay.
You got air conditioning?
Of course, come on. I've been sweating at so many Carolina games at Williams-Brice.
Right. So
What,
back
you
to
have
our
an
question
RV?
of the day. What makes the perfect tailgate? So air conditioning for one.
Food.
Food,
The
wine,
ambiance, yes.
little cheeses.
Little cheeses.
Little meat and
But you
cheeses.
got to have some bread, y'all. You got to be
doesn't
soaking
gotta
up
soak
some
it up.
things.
Doesn't
You got to be
fried
soaking.
chicken have to be part of a tailgate?
Oh,
Normally
Spinks
is.
got you covered when it comes to the tailgating.
I know,
Yeah,
chicken,
like
fried
for
chicken.
real, have y'all been by Spinks lately? A lady wrote in yesterday and was like, I didn't know Spinks even serve food. I'm like, yes, and it's
kidding.
legit food
We quit our
too.
job. We walk off.
Don't
that.
walk off. No, they really do, and it'd be a great time if you're headed out to Clemson tonight. Stop at
Right.
Spinks, fill your car up with gas because you don't want to be running out of gas, and get you. They have little tailgate boxes and little
Yeah,
tailgate
and
things too.
you can buy little cups of like watermelon fruit. And
Oh yeah, so you can be the
grapes
healthy
and-
one.
You can even stop by Spinks on your way to church for that Wednesday night potluck. Because I've gone to my parents' house and you
mac and
want to
cheese?
bring something for breakfast and you're like, oh man, I really don't have time, energy, or talent to bring them anything. And
Right.
I'm like, there's a Spinks. And you really, like I brought like 6 or 7 chicken biscuits the other day. It was good.
You won.
I won.
You won
Try
Son
the
of the
steak.
Year.
Well, see, I'm not eating meat right now.
Yeah.
So,
So, well, you can just have the biscuit. Okay, so back to the tailgate. It's also fun if you have like great music. You can be bumping and some fun games because you don't just go tailgate for an hour before the game. I mean, if we play at 7, we're there. I feel like we're late if
What
we're
time,
there at 2.
mid-afternoon?
I don't see
Oh,
how
if we're
you
there
guys
at
do
You
it.
need some folding chairs.
That's a gift. You have
They
you
bring
have
recliners,
Yes,
Jack.
Blankets,
you have
maybe?
recliner. The blankets are for November.
Have
and
you ever been
later.
to a game in Columbia?
Sorry.
What blanket do you need? It's called the ozone layer.
Yeah, I will never forget. There was one we played Arkansas, and it was in November one time, and our hands were blue. We
yeah.
were so
Columbia
cold,
is a
but
blanket.
Yes,
It's in a
hot.
blanket.
Always hot. It seems like.
Yes, but they're going to be serving more water. They have all these water stations, so you got to prepare. Don't just show up with a bag of chips and a 6-pack like we used to do in college.
But what's crazy for me is that you guys don't actually really go into the game, though.
Oh no, we do go.
You
into
guys
the-
do,
oh,
but a lot of
oh.
people just go to the tailgate and they
go
don't
to
go
tailgate.
inside.
Because
Well, that's a whole different thing.
Yeah.
than
Oh,
the
okay.
game. It's an event.
The tailgate is an
It's an
event,
event, yeah.
because it depends on like where you're parked too. So Clemson's a little bit better because you can come in and out. So a lot of people will leave at halftime, and then they can go back in. Carolina, there's a no re-entry. Once you're
What
in,
happens when you
you're
leave?
in
What
there. You
Takes
go
a while to
and
leave,
you
trust me.
maybe have a little snack.
Yeah.
maybe a little
Oh, snack,
water.
You know how I get out of the
Refreshment.
game?
How do you get out of the game?
parking lot.
You leave at the third quarter, I bet, so you beat
Well,
everybody.
no, I'll get out of my car and go up to the guy in the lane I need to get in and say, "Sir, would you let us get in front of you?" Works every time.
Because what are they going to say? That's Jack
I
Burke
mean, it's
ages.
no, nobody knows. I mean, his window. What's he gonna say? No, get back in your car.
Right.
Yeah,
No,
that's
works
true.
That's on my
Try
list this
that.
year is to go to a proper tailgate.
Well, if you can't go to a proper tailgate and you're having the party at your house, maybe you need some new furniture.
Yeah.
Let me remind you about a big sale that's going on this Labor Day weekend. The Firehouse Casual Living Store is having a massive Labor Day sale starting August 28th. That was yesterday. Through Labor Day, you can get up to 60% off select outdoor dining and deep seating collections and grills. Plus, everything in the store is tax-free. So go by and check them out. They are
look
at
at that.
601 Congaree Road. Isn't that nice?
That's beautiful.
Just tailgate in front of the Biltmore. Did you notice that?
Yeah,
So they had
that works for me. I
Yes.
love that setup right
I do
there.
too, but your outdoor living space, I mean, it's like a whole thing because you can live outdoors with good stuff way through November and December. Especially you got one of those little nice,
And it
grills,
can be hot in
fireplace.
November, believe it or not.
Yeah.
I want all of those.
All of those.
All of those.
Yeah. So, all right, fun show. I'm so excited about our first guest. They came all the way from the land of Oz. and they're going to be performing of us. We're off to see the Wizards celebrating 80 years of the Wizard of Oz, and we'll tell you where your favorite characters are coming
We've
to
been singing
life.
that song
Yeah,
somewhere
1939.
over the rainbow.
Will you just stop it right
Sorry.
now?
Can't, we're in it, we're in it.
Hey, how about a local farm that's not only a dairy, but it's a store? This is Possum Kingdom Creamery, and that's our destination in our upstate segment that you don't want to miss. It's coming up.
Going to Possum Kingdom. And also coming up later on Your Carolina, bring your cute jammies and your good attitude. Join Barbie T and Dex as Hot 98.1 hosts the Adult Slumber Party. We're going to give you more details about what you can expect and get those freebies coming up. More Your Carolina coming up next.
Furnishings for Your Carolina are provided by Jeff Lynch, Appliances, Electronics, Bedding, Furniture.